Alright guys, today we got a 6-inch Schedule 40. I'm going to show y'all some tips and tricks on how I weld it from the root to fills to the hot and how to keep it square. So business as usual. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, first things first, we're rocking with a 532 gap. We're going to be using a 1/8 rod 70s-2. We're going to be running about 130 to 135 amps depending if our gap closes. And we're going to be quartering this root, and we're going to be welding it from the bottom from about 6 o'clock to around 3 o'clock, just keeping it surface tension all the way around, maybe dipping around this side, and then we're just going to rotate the pipe in quartered sections. So we'll do the bottom, then we'll rotate it to do this side and that side and then that side. And one more comment guys, you always want to weld the tightest side of the gap, because sometimes the bevels aren't squared due to the fitter's bevel. So just weld the tightest side first, use the back feeding technique. Alright, as you guys can see, we're slicking the bead in there pretty nice. That's what I was talking about, quartered sections. We first did this side, we jumped to the opposite side, now we're going to jump to this side and finally finish off there. Alright guys, you're going to cut off these bridge tacks, this one as well as this one. You're going to feather down this side and feather down that side, so you have a nice tie-in. I'll show you right now how I feather it. It usually turns blue, and yeah. Alright guys, there you pretty much have it. You want it to turn blue, and same amp, probably 135 or 130. And I don't want you to stop in the middle of the root. I want you to stop on the side, pop off on the side of the bevel. That way you don't get no pinholes within your root. Alright guys, we're gonna be going in with our hot pass at 180 amps. You're gonna want to grind down your whole root, get rid of any silica. This is what the root's looking like right now. It's not the best. It has some little cold wire spots, but with 180 and a 332 rod, it's gonna smoothen out and pushing out. It's gonna smooth out the root and push out any low spots as well. And since this pipe is on jack stands and we're able to roll it, I marked out quartered sections of the pipe, and we're just gonna be going from the hot pass all the way to the fills in quartered sections. All right guys, that's after the hot pass. You can see your root starts to slick itself out a little bit more. You're more than welcome to turn it up to 200 or 220, depending on how comfortable you feel filling up this pipe with stacking metal. It should fill up with one more pass, and yeah, quarter that as well. So you're gonna switch to the 1/8 wire now. I'm gonna want y'all to break surface tension, so I want y'all to dab the metal as you fill up, because if you just hold the 70s-2 wire on there, sometimes it won't fuse correctly. So just dab it, just to assure yourself that you're fusing correctly. Remember, 200 or 220 amps, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want to burn hotter than that, you can burn hotter than that. Nothing's gonna happen to the root after that. As soon as you got that hot pass in, you don't gotta worry about no suck back or anything like that. Alright guys, like I said, the root pass will be slicking itself out with these amps. As you can see, we just threw the 220 fill, and the root just got a whole lot slicker. You should be flushed at this point. What I like to do is I like to throw a 1/8 walking pass, just so we're a little bit over flush. And then after that, we'll start throwing the 2 caps, visual caps with 332. Alright guys, this is what I was talking about. You just want to throw a 1/8 pass. It doesn't got to be real perfect or nothing, but coming up we're going to be doing 2 332 passes for the cap. Those have to be a little bit better, so we're going to turn up the machine to about like 240, and we're going to try to make it as straight as possible. On your fills, you don't really got to worry about it looking too pretty, but on your cap, you always want to try to do your best. All right guys, we got the first pass of the cap on the left side of the pipe. As you can see, you just want to burn that left side toe. I usually run about 3/4 of the weld. So as you can see, there's still part of that weld under on the right side. Right now we're gonna throw that second pass from that toe to the middle of this weave, and we're gonna use that as a little guideline to try to make us go as straight as possible. All right, guys, there goes the cap. Not the best, but not the worst. As long as your root's in there, penetrated all the way, no suck back or undercut, you should be golden, man. With the amps that I just told y'all, you don't gotta worry about any porosity or lack of fusion. I did the same process on this side as well. But there you have it, guys. I hope y'all learned a little bit of something and gained more confidence in welding S2, because I know a lot of people, when they come out to the plants, they're scared that it's not S6 like in school. So hopefully there's an easy way for y'all to learn on how to weld on jack stands, at least for S2 welds, you know. So I can put food on the table and stuff, or even if you're out here just to make money for yourself. But all right, guys, hope y'all enjoy it. If you have any more questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll try to reply to all of them. It's pretty hot out here, so I'm gonna end the video now. And yeah, God bless. And yeah, hopefully this helps out at least some of y'all. Peace.